Welcome back to this Tuesday episode, my B&B fans. And yeah, we got to have a conversation because I'm telling you, we had all of the soapiness we love. We talking about jaw-dropping revelations, deliciously shady antics, and the glamorous or not so glamorous departure of Ridge and Brooke to Monaco. So, you know what? Without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this Tuesday, July 30th episode, shall we? So let's start off over at the Forrester Creation CEO office. We got Zende flexing his photography muscle, proudly proclaiming how he toiled away over the latest photo shoot that he did for Brooke, impressing Ridge and Steffy with his late night dedication. Now, he even offered to hop on a plane to come to Monte Carlo with them, only to be shut down by Steffi, who explained, look, there's already traveling one too many. Now, Ridge, of course, he laughed that off because that's all he could do because of the fact that he knows exactly what Steffi mean. He knows that Steffi did not want Brooke to come on this trip because she wanted to be a father-daughter trip, but yeah, that's not happening. And Zende, what else is not happening is you going on this trip, but I guess maybe you can always wait until Fashion Week. Speaking of one too many passengers, right outside that door, Hope and Brooke are buzzing with excitement about this trip, and Hope, she can't stop raving about how much the royal family, the prince, adored Brooke. You're practically a celebrity over there, Mom, and Hope is just gushing. It's hard to argue when you got a lifetime supply of scandal and romance under your belt. The two of them waltzed in the office chatting about Monte Carlo like it was their little personal playground. Now, Ridge and Brooke, yeah, they lock lips in an enthusiastic kiss. Hope seized the moment to shoot Steffi a knowing smile, talking about the shadiness of it all. Now, with the fashion world calling, Brooke and Ridge made their exit, leaving Hope and Steffi to hash things out, or at least they try. Hope could tell Steffi had mixed feelings about her mom jetting off with Ridge. Was she worried? Perhaps, but Brooke still in the spotlight. Yes, Steffi tried to play it cool, but Hope wasn't buying it. Maybe you should just stay here and let Mom and Ridge have their moment. Let them have a romantic getaway. And I'm like, Hope, before Steffi could even say anything, this is a business trip. I mean, they are co-CEOs, and your mom is also part of the executive team, even though she's the face of the bedroom line. So for you to say that the CEO or the co-CEO can't go on this business trip, I think you're kind of overstepping a bit. So let's switch gears in this episode. So over at the Spencer mansion, Bill and Poppy was in full makeout mode, but Bill, inquisitive, since something is still off with his new flame Poppy. Now, Poppy, of course, is looking troubled, and of course she is because Katie rattled her. Confessed to Bill about that run-in with Katie. Now, apparently, Katie was on this fact-finding mission, like I described her yesterday, about the mysterious death of Tom Starr, a revelation that made Bill's brows furrow with concern. Tom Starr, recalling Deacon's gossip about the tragic event over at Il Giardino, too. Now, Poppy started the waterworks and unveiled the past Bill wasn't expecting. She and Tom had a little bit of a brief fling back in the Bay Area. Just a minor dalliance, but one that had come back to haunt her. Tom, she explained, was under the Delulu Island, or delusion, that he was Luna's father. And a notion, of course, that sent Bill reeling. And you just telling me about this now? Why am I just not hearing this? And he is fuming, feeling the weight of that confession. Now, Poppy assured him that, look, the paternity test ruled out Tom's claims. It was a bombshell that left Bill shocked. So now we're back to Katie digging in other people's business. She's over there staring at a festival promo photo of Tom Starr, and her spidey senses are trying to tell her that his death wasn't just a tragic accident, and that Poppy's drug history might be the key to this mystery. Yeah, okay. She dashed off to confront Lee at the hospital, firing off all these crazy questions about Poppy's past. Does Poppy take drugs? Katie demanded. Never one to mince words, confirmed that Poppy has a history, but it was in the past, and supposedly she cleaned up her act. Now, Katie, Of course she wasn't convinced, and neither was Lee, who rolled her eyes at the mention of Poppy festival escapades, those stupid music festivals. And I mean, she is angry again, hinting that Poppy's wild past might be still lurking in the shadows, talking about how different their lives were. She was more of a free spirit, and of course, Lee was more traditional. Now, over at the airport, Brooke and Ridge arrived, and they're in high spirits as they checked in with Captain Deuce Stevens, played by Tom Arnold. Now, Brooke couldn't wait to pop open some champagne and snuggle up to Ridge, hopefully avoiding the side-eye evil eye from Steffy whenever she arrives. Now, Ridge, trying to be optimistic, assured Brooke that this trip is going to be smooth, and you guys are going to smooth over any lingering tensions, but question is, where is Steffi? And Ridge couldn't help but wonder what's going on with her. Well, where is Steffi? Yep, she's still at the Forrester office. Hope is pushing Steffi buttons about the Monte Carlo trip. Now, Steffi insisted, look, like I said as well, this is business. But Hope, she ain't letting it go. Steffi's patience is snapped at this point. She said, I'm going, Hope. Period. The end. And with that, she took off, leaving Hope smirking in her wake. Now, once Steffi was out of sight, Hope happened to spot Steffi's passport carelessly left behind, and the gears started turning in her head. But you know what? She did go after her, even though I know she couldn't resist a little bit of mischief. And when she tried to get to that elevator and show her the passport, Steffi wasn't hearing it. She even held up the passport. Steffi didn't see it, and Steffi was down the elevator, and Hope was like bon voyage, placing that passport on her desk and practically gloating, ensuring that Steffi is going to miss that flight. Well, Steffi did get to the airport unaware that that passport is missing. Now, Ridge was anxiously texting her to look, hurry up. But Brooke was more focused on mingling with royalty. Now, as Steffi tried to board the plane, she was panicking because she realized her passport was missing. And Captain Deuce asked her to check your pockets one more time. But yeah, it was no use. The passport was back there with Hope. And Brooke and Ridge exchanged worried glances, worried whether or not that this delay is going to cost them precious time with royalty. Okay, so let's get the conversation started. I know y'all got a lot to say in that comment section. Yeah, the question is Steffi going to end up joining Ridge in Monte Carlo, or will Hope keeping her grounded in LA? Yeah, it's not going to make her happy, and we know that's probably what's going to happen. And what is Steffi's reaction going to be? But hey, I gotta say, Hope did try to give it to her, even showed it to her in her face. And she left anyway because she was so mad trying to get away from Hope. And what is Bill going to do with Poppy's shocking secret too? We can't forget about that either. And I think Katie needs to take several seats, because being all up in somebody's business, creating a whole narrative in her head without all of the facts, yeah, it's going to blow up in your face, Katie. Let me know your thoughts, you guys. Also, stay tuned, or should I say check out the Young and the Restless recap for today, as well as Jack went off on Kyle. Chelsea and Adam try to get their story straight after Billy and Sally confronted them, and Claire is worried about Harrison. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those notifications so you're notified every time a video is posted. Till the next one, we'll see you guys soon. Bye, Soapies.